Hello everyone. Today in this detailed video I am going to guide you through the process of how to configure ThinkX XToGrow effectively to ensure it perfectly meets all of your specific needs. To begin the configuration of your ThinkX XToGrow device, when you first turn it on, you will see the interface displayed like this. When you proceed to click on the configuration settings icon located right here, you will notice that there are two distinct operating modes available, symbol mode and advanced mode. In the basic symbol mode, you can configure the settings quite simply. This essentially means you can allow the system to automatically reply to messages and automatically like posts on your behalf. Whenever you choose to toggle this setting either on or off, the specific time configuration bar will be temporarily hidden from your view. And then you will be fully able to manually adjust the exact time for the program to automatically send a reply. If you turn it off, you will have to manually click the reply button to respond. But if you turn it on, it will automatically reply for you. And this is the interval for it to pause between two replies. For example, the configuration here is from 6 minutes to 10 minutes. You can drag to adjust. For example, if you want to speed up the reply time, you drag it down, and if you want to slow down the reply time, you drag it up. This reply time configuration will depend on your account. In cases where your account has few followers or your account is new to using the tool, for instance, if you normally only reply to about 20 comments a day before using the tool, then when you start using it, you should also configure it so that the number of replies does not suddenly spike. For example, you can increase it to 50 or 60 comments a day, but you should not increase it to 200 to 300 comments a day. That way it will create sudden changes in your account can lead to your account being shadow banned or suspended. So you need to adjust the timing to be reasonable. If you set the timing inappropriately, the system will also make recommendations for you based on your number of followers and posts. It will suggest that you should set the minimum interval between comments to about 6 minutes, and when you click, it will adjust it to 6 minutes for you. Note that for accounts with fewer than 500 followers, the system's best recommendation is to set the interval between comments to around 6 to 10 minutes. For accounts with 500 to 1000 followers, you can adjust the interval to about 5 to 10 minutes. For accounts with over 1000 followers, you can reduce the interval to 4 or even 3 minutes per comment. If your account has 20,000 or 30,000 followers, you can decrease the comment interval significantly. For example, you could comment once every 20 to 30 seconds. This corresponds to the fact that the more followers you have, the higher the level of interaction on your account usually is. When you have a lot of friends, the need to reply to messages from friends will also be very high, right? Adjusting the comment interval will help you increase the speed, increase the frequency of commenting. That covers the configuration in simple mode, which is a very basic setup. If you want more advanced settings, you can switch to advanced mode. In advanced mode, you can configure where to find posts, including home feed, following post, follow post, community, and list. After that, you can also set it up to skip posts containing certain words like video, email, cook, or posts from unverified accounts. We can also configure the auto countdown, which is the interval during which a user will appear in the list of posts we collect. For example, after 4 hours, if that user posts again, then we will fetch that user's post again. And we can also configure the human live interaction feature. There are several options here. First, let's talk about where we find the posts. You will have the following options. The first is home feed. What is home feed? Home feed is actually the For You tab here. Posts will be aggregated on this For You tab. With the X platform, it will automatically recommend posts that it thinks are suitable for you. And when we navigate to and interact with the Home tab, it will automatically collect and organize all the posts found within this Home tab before it begins to upload them to the server. You will see the icon indicating that the post is aggregated from the Home tab like this. Next is following pop, which refers to posts that when you follow, there are two statuses. One is following and the other is follower. Following are posts from people you're following, and follower are posts from people who are following you. So where does it appear? It will appear in this following tab, and the system will automatically filter out the newest posts. Then it will automatically separate which posts are from followers and which are from following. I will click on these two so you can visualize it more easily. After that, I will filter again. So when I say it, the posts labeled as following are from people we are following, and the posts labeled as home are those that are posted to our home feed. These are the posts that get pushed to our home feed. In case you want to get more posts from the community, you can click on Community. Community means the posts within X's communities. If you want to get posts from the community, you will click on More, and in this More section, you will see Community. X has a lot of communities, and you can click the Apply button to explore these communities and choose the ones that suit you. For example, if I choose something related to technology, it will show a list of technology communities, and we will click on that community. To use the feature to get posts from a community, you need to join the community. You will click the Select button to join, and you will agree to their terms and policies to join. After joining, you will copy this link to add it to the list here. You will paste it in. Each community, you will paste one link. For example, if you have two communities, you will paste another community link in as well. I will go back to give an example. For instance, I will add a second community. This community, I will also select it, then copy and add it to this list. I will go to a new line and add it in, then I will save it. At this point, the post will also be pulled from the community. I will turn off a few things to make it easier for you to see. I'll turn off the following post and follower post options, then I'll load the posts so you can see that these posts are coming from the community. See, these are the posts taken from the community. The time here will automatically filter the posts by time, so the newer posts will be prioritized and appear at the top. And we can click on this tab to view the post and reply to it. Here, it will reply directly within this community. And if you do this, it will be much easier for you to expand your network of friends, because at that point your posts and your replies will be visible. Then your posts will also appear in other places. However, you should note that most communities have fairly strict policies. If you reply too much, they may block your account and you won't be able to participate in those communities anymore. Next is a feature that I often use, which is the list. For example, if you want to, my post comments will follow certain people, and when those people make a post, you will proceed to comment on their posts. To use that feature, you will select the list feature and review, for example, if you want the posts from this account to appear. If this person makes a post, I will proceed to comment. Doing this is very simple. I will add this person to a list. Next, I will click on the three-dot icon here and then add or remove this person from a list. You will need to create a list if you don't already have one. For example, I will create a new list right now. So I will create a list and add that person to it. All right. I will add some other people to this list. For example, I can click on this company and look at the admin accounts or the mod accounts or accounts that post a lot. For instance, accounts that post a lot, like this account here. For example, I will add it to the list. So you can easily add a whole lot of different accounts to this long list. The X platform provides us with the incredible capability to add up to 5,000 individual accounts to this extensive list, which means you have the flexibility to include a very large volume of data for your project. Once you have successfully added all of those accounts, you will be able to navigate over to the specific section labeled as the List section right here on the interface to view your progress. For the purpose of this demonstration, we have already prepared a sample demo list right here, haven't we? What you need to do next is carefully copy every entry from this demo list and then proceed to paste the entire selection directly into the designated URL list box provided in the menu. After you have finished pasting the list into the box, we will move forward to the next stage where we can observe and analyze the generated results in real time. The final result that we are looking for is then displayed clearly for you. For instance, this particular book indicates that there are 50 different people currently going, so I am going to take those names and add them to this growing list right now. The more people we add to our list and the more lists we create, the more posts from people we care about we can monitor. I'll add them and then run it again. Here you can see that people who have just posted will appear at the top, and commenting on those posts immediately will help increase our visibility. Next, the feature will filter out posts that contain the word video, the word image, or the word international, or posts from accounts that have not been verified. For example, if I want to filter out unverified accounts, verified accounts have a check mark here. If I want to filter out accounts that are not verified, for instance, if I want to exclude this account, I will click to remove posts from people who are not verified. Alright, then I'll save it and proceed to reload. Then you'll see that the list of posts will load only those from verified users. This way the quality of our comments will be better and more effective. Next is the Alter Countdown configuration section. This configuration means that if someone comments or writes multiple posts, for example, if they write 2 posts within an hour, so we have a limit, within 4 hours we will only take 1 post out of those 2, and if that person writes 2 posts but within 5 hours, then we will load both posts into this list so that anyone can read and comment on them. Next is the moderation task. As if someone is reviewing, we will have 4 modes. The first is all. The second is auto column change. The third is that you can click on certain links. And finally, there are all interactive activities such as the pages auto mode or auto click. If we choose, we should select full. After finishing, we will save. As you can see, it will automatically switch to that page. Earlier, I was on the home page and it automatically switched to this user's post. These are the most basic configurations for a new account when using this tool. You should note that I tried to configure things in such a way that the account operates as normally as possible. For example, if we suddenly make too many comments when using the tool, it changes our behavior to be completely different from our usual activity. In that case, we might get a little... There may be suspicion that we are using tools or programs to influence it, so we should configure things appropriately, just like a human interacting. The quality of AI-generated comments is very good. It will automatically analyze and comment like a real person, and we can adjust it as needed. It will reflect our personality and style, so it's just like a real person is operating, which makes it very reassuring to use this tool. That's the end of this video. If you want to use this tool, remember to visit the website XToGrow.com to register and use an account. Goodbye, and see you again in my other tutorial videos.